Hi everyone, welcome to the OPJR updates of 2024. We already did a session on OPJR earlier, right? We had done a session on OPJR detailing out what is required. This is only for DNB or NB diploma candidates. We said that there are two things that need to be done in OPJR. OPJR by the candidate and OPJR by the institute, correct? This is what we detailed out last time. This two were considered mandatory till last year. Now OPJR by the candidate will be a confirmation of all the information after logging in, a declaration there, upload of documents and payment of fee. So payment of fee has to be done in the portal, OPJR portal. That is the right method. Some nodal officers will ask you to click the allotment letter link. It does not work. Go into the portal, pay the fee. It will automatically reflect. Okay. So this is one part. Second is the OPJR part at the institute level where they will mention the joining date. This is only for NB or DNB, NB diploma or DNB candidates, not for MDMS candidate. They will mention the joining date and take a live pick. This is what we mentioned. We specifically emphasized that don't come back without a live pick because candidates were called earlier, etc. That was now. We also mentioned this joining date related confusion because NB has put up a clear notification saying that after your last upgradation, basically if you're going for upgradation after round 3, that is what the intent is. You can join the duties after round 3. Admissions you will put in now. The basic joining reporting you will do now. But duties, if you are going for upgradation, that joining date will be only the last after the last upgradation that you can choose in case you go upgrading till round 3. So in that scenario, we were looking at what would be the possibility, how will they enter the joining date. Now the good thing is this entire thing has been taken away and this is not required anymore. OPJR at institution will happen after your last joining. Wherever you are upgrading to round 3, that institute will do your OPJR. When you say there is no longer upgradation available, that is only in round 3. You obviously will try to upgrade till All India round 3 unless it is your first choice. So this needs to be done still. More importantly, not only this, your MCC portal thing needs to be done. Many candidates are asking, I finished my OPJR online, why should I go to institute? You have done nothing. You have done what you need to do with NB. MCC does not know anything about your allotment and your joining and reporting. This is between you and NB. You have to go to the institute and the institute has to go to the MCC portal and get your intra-MCC admission letter. How will they do that? After you show them the fee, the original documents they will verify. They will verify. This is online. They will verify. How will they verify? Only if you go to the institute. So you have to go to the institute, get your original documents and then get your admission letter, provisional admission it will say from intra-MCC. If this is the first time you are hearing this, then please go to the joining, All India Round 1 joining pointers video. Go through that entire 1 hour, it will save you a lot of trouble later in case you miss out that part. So you will have to go. Now we look to this is the first part, you will have to go to the institute to complete the admission process. OPJR is just an addition. Even in OPJR, the institute live picture is not required. Don't worry about that, you can come back. Completion of OPJR, these are the queries that we have. We are quickly looking at it. If you are opting for upgradation, you can start duties from round 3. So there is no confusion in that. All of the institutes that we have heard of, there is no institute which has stopped this and asked them to start duties immediately. First 1 or 2 institutes had mentioned. If your institute is doing that, please call up NB and tell them or raise an issue. This is a welcome change, good. You don't have to work in an institute, worry about the stipend, etc. Whether many of them will not give you the stipend within the next 20 days after you upgrade. All these confusions have been sorted out. The institute OPJR process is not required if you are opting for upgradation. So institute's process is not required. You still have to upload your documents, confirm everything, make the fee payment. Institute is not required to do anything. But you get the intra-MCC admission letter. Please take the intra-MCC admission letter. OPJR by the institute live picture is not required. Intra-MCC. MCC process is anyway separate, that you need to get it done. Live capture is not required. Still showing not joined in OPJR. Some candidates will come up saying, see, institute has not updated, therefore it is showing not joined. You have not joined. Please don't ask them to change something and join, make this status as joined. They are not able to log in now, which is a good thing. But in case somehow they get it and make this as a joining date, you will have to go report for duties immediately. So not joined is the right status. Don't need to worry. Where this is show OPJR mein, it is not joined. Intra-MCC admission letter, after you get it, you log in, it will say under the seat allotment status, seat reported and confirmed. That is your admission into the seat. Duties have not started, so this says not joined. This is duties have not been started. So don't need to worry about this. The payment link is buffering. This issue has been sorted out. Always make the fee payment within OPJR. Don't use NEFT. We have said multiple times, don't use NEFT. It is creating problems. Every year it creates problems. We don't know why they still have that option. Don't use NEFT. Try to get net banking, credit card, debit card. In case the payment is delayed, then what do we need to do? You wait for 1 day, raise an issue, we will just get to that, raise an issue with the bank and then manage it accordingly. We will just tell you how to do it, what to do in that scenario. Medical examination is required. The NBMS put up a notice saying medical examination for postgraduate courses, etc. Is that required? It is up to the institute. They are asking the institute to constitute a body with around 5 different faculty from different departments, etc. Many institutes won't even have that. They will come, whether they ask for medical examination or not, you don't need to stress. Leave it to them. If they give you the intra-MCC admission letter, that is fine. Nothing to be done. You don't need to voluntarily go and ask for a medical examination. Everything can be managed later. Some institutes don't even have those departments. So all this confusion will exist. That is between NBE and the institute. You don't have to worry. For you, all that matters is intra-MCC admission letter. You complete your process of OPJR. I have not made the payment but got the intra-MCC admission letter. 1.25 lakhs. There are two scenarios here. I made the payment but it is not reflecting. I somehow told them that okay, it is not reflecting, but out of trust they saw your bank account, everything, it has been your bank transaction slips, everything, they gave you the intra-MCC admission letter. MCC admission is over. As far as MCC is concerned, you are joined. You have reported and that part is completed. MCC part is completed. No problem at all. Don't need to worry about the payment. It will reflect later. You don't need to worry about the admission part. Your admission is done. Even if OPJR's last process of payment is not done, your admission is done. What you need to do is 1.25 lakhs has been deducted or not paid. That later whenever you want you pay, or if it is deducted, try methods to retrieve it or write to NB. That is separate. That doesn't have a deadline. It is purely a matter of getting that money back or paying that later to NB when you upgrade. Some other institute will ask it. So don't need to worry about that. Nothing to be done till 27th as long as you got the intra-MCC admission letter. Certificates are not deposited. Most institutes won't ask for the certificates, no issues. Completion of OPJR, fee payment failed. Maximum wait for 1 day, raise an issue with NBE in the examinations portal. So you go to exams portal, just search for NBE communications portal. Like just search exam.natboard.in, edu.in, I think, that is why we mentioned exams. So just go to that portal, they would respond in a day usually. Also follow up with your bank raising a formal complaint within 1 or 2 days if they get it back. Now the time is short. So in case nothing works, don't wait for the last minute to say that don't come back and say that I waited for it to get updated. I did not go to the institute, or the institute was also waiting till 4 o'clock on 27th. We were all waiting for this to be updated. I had taken multiple steps with the bank, everything I had done, put in all the effort. 4 o'clock MCC closes, your admission is gone. Please don't do that. It is unfortunate. Yeah, 1.25 lakhs is a huge amount of money, but practically what will happen is by 4 PM or 5 PM, whenever this closes on 27th, if it closes, this excuses will not reach MCC, MCC will not change anything. If they extend, they will extend for other reasons. For this reasons, for you, they will not extend. So if nothing works, you can try the convincing the institute. I made the payment, look at this. This is at this stage. It might come in later. Otherwise, I will have to do multiple payments. Can you please accommodate? If they accommodate, get the intra-MCC admission done, get the admission letter, then leave from MCC. So this 1.25 lakhs is not a bottleneck for the intra-MCC admission if the institute accepts. If they don't accept, again pay. There is no other way out. You will have to pay again. If you want to, if the institute says that, no, we want a confirmation. Some candidates mentioning that the success part is not appearing, payment success part is not appearing, but they are able to download the payment receipt. Basically the fee payment receipt that you download. That is also fine. You can show them the fee payment receipt. That is sufficient. Now additional documents required. There is some confusion on the additional documents. We took you through 5 documents. Additionally, there is a category certificate. If you belong to a particular category, upload it. if you have it, let us say you belong to OBC category but you are allotted a private seat, DNP private seat, it is a gen seat only. You don't need to upload it, no, don't need to worry. All these documents are not mandatory. So special category certificate, it is the MBC, OBCA certificates of the states, that is only for state counselling, ignore it. NOC and relieving letter, this part is only for DNP sponsored candidates, it is a separate counselling altogether for in-service candidates conducted by NB, so ignore that. Seat allotment letter issued by state counselling authority, not required for AA counselling, ignore that. If you have uploaded your All India allotment letter, no problem. Relieving letter, if you are a government employee, only then this is required, and that too for state counselling, don't need to worry about it. Or no objection certificate, again this is required only for state counselling and only if you are a government employer, a government employed person, you are working in the government, then in case you want to get a relieving letter NOC, so that after completing the 3 years, of course, you want to go back to the government. If you are resigning that, even then this is not required. You resign and come back and then don't want to join the government, there is a provision for that, no need to get that. It is only for those employees who want to join the course later after completion. Only then you need that. It is very clear. So this is something that NB has done really well this year, clearly explaining but still causing confusion because we just want to be extra sure. Everybody wants to be extra sure, that is right. So we are explaining this to you. So basically all these certificates for All India Counselling, skip them. That is the summary. So whatever be the case, please get your intra MCC admission letter. This is important. On the 27th, ensure that this is taken or under the seat allotment status, seat reported and confirmed is mentioned. Okay. So once you do that, that your round 1 seat is with you, you are holding the seat, and good, you can go on to round 2. That is pretty much. Thanks a lot. Hope we have explained in clear. Sorry about emphasizing on the live peak. It was with good intention. Candidates had to go back, but this year they have taken it away, which is better, good for you. But maybe you had to wait with some confusion because we emphasized. Sorry about that. Thanks.